Violet Star. I hunger. Run, coward.
Streaming. Streaming never changes. Electronic Arts ordered franchises to gather immense wealth. Ubisoft built a formula from its lust for gold and microtransactions. Bethesda shaped a battered franchise into a AAA experience. But streaming never changes. In the 21st century, streamers still played video games for the entertainment of the people. Only this time, the pain of the streamer was also part of the spectacle. For this reason, Fintrovert would play the Fallout games. In 26 years, several single-player games had been made, reaching into the depths of this capitalist venture, trying to find the gems and the mistaken attempts for mass appeal. He would play them all. Life on Twitch is about to change.
There it is. I was waiting for that. Hi. How you doing?
More where that came
Everyone's
from.
doing well.
Damn. Bitch.
Hi. So, yeah, that one's on cooldown. So, anyway, hi. Hello. We're gonna go back to, yeah, Cenk Uygur has now taken a leave of absence. I mean, he is... So, that's why
More
he's...
where that came from.
It'll be fine. Is, at least for now, retired. It may...
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I need to find a stabilization thing for this, because whenever somebody goes from the stairs, apparently this turns into an earthquake. Anyway, hi. Chaos, thank you very much for sponsoring this hidden chapter. Wonderful Roland, thank you so much for your support. And Roland, do enjoy the emotes. And anyway, I mean, he's just being Cenk. I haven't really paid much attention to him in a while. I just know that he was very annoying during the election and after it. So, you know, just Cenk being Cenk. But anyway, I did remove the... it'll be fine for now. And in its case is...
Damn. Bitch.
yeah, that one. So, today... So, today, we shall be returning to Fallout 3. We actually started to do some main story the last time, which we haven't really done since the first stream. But I guess it's kind of the time, because otherwise we would just be wandering aimlessly across the wasteland, and I really had no goal. So I feel like it is a good time to go forward. I mean, that is the main story, Bannon. We have daddy issues, and we're going after our daddy. That is true, Shan, we are not. We indeed are not. We have not yet killed children or blacksmiths. That is also true. But who knows, maybe that's gonna change today. Maybe today we will commit accidental murder. You never know. It might happen.
Damn. Bitch.
But yeah. Seriously, you know, I almost got stuck to just playing Anachronox today. Not gonna lie. I'm very engrossed in it. And I'm getting to a point where I'm again playing way more than I'm writing, which is good for... good a good sign for the quality of the game, but it's also not really good for writing the script. But yeah, I am making progress. I have no idea how much I have left, so I don't have really an accurate way to gauge how long it's gonna take for the next video to be made. But I've basically given myself 2 weeks to play the game, and then 1 week to make the video. That's basically my self-imposed plan, because that would give me, even in a worst case scenario, looking at how long to beat, it would give me around 2 hours a day to play the game and get through it. So I think that's doable. Get the video out in 3 weeks. I think that's doable. But anyway, that is neither here nor there for today. But instead, today we're gonna see how long it takes for OBS to understand that Fallout 3 exists. Because that always seems to be a problem. Indeed, Roland, it is very much a shame. Yeah, the bot is being a bot again. It did find... Oh, yeah, that is a thing, by the way. The quote system's apparently broken. So... I wonder if the update fixed it. Wait a second, I'll check if I can see the... One moment. Can I see... Can I see the update log from here? Let's see. View patch notes. Let's see. I'll see what updates there are. To see if I'm gonna update it now. I don't see anything specifically about that. Okay, fine, I'll update the bot. Which means everything is going to pause for a moment. Well, not everything, but everything related to the bot. I mean, I've been playing Anachronox, so that's been fun. Now let's connect the applications again. Alright, those should be fine. I hope. Then let's open the chat. Yeah, I still haven't gotten all of the achievements in Hollow Knight. Because there was the whole speed run thingy in it, and I kinda got bored. Okay, that doesn't work. I wonder why. And because the whole thing is now very much broken, well, not broken, but hidden everywhere. I don't know where to find things because the whole fucking user interface thing changed completely. So I don't know. There we go. There are quotes. Okay, how do these work? I can find my quotes. It's loaded quotes. That is good. Now where can I find... Because everything is so different now. I mean, yeah, none of them have disappeared. We just can't get into them. I'm gonna... I do wonder. At one moment. Okay, actions. Okay. How you doing, Jabolin? Test trigger. Okay, that does work, but... Why doesn't it work? I'm gonna need to do some testing offline. I'm not gonna try and fix it now. It's gonna take too much time. Instead, we're just gonna have to be without quotes today. It is fine. Yeah, that's kind of my worry too, Roland. Well, especially now, since it's been so fucking long since I played Hollow Knight. Alright, so last time we got into the Galactic News Radio. And it's telling me to get a...
It's not your fault, Ernest. Eden was good enough for the Pride, and she proved it.
What the fuck?
Concentrate your fire. When we get back to the
Concentrate and fire.
let it be chronicled.
Like, what the actual fuck? Hi.
Knight Finley at your service. What can I do for you?
Can you tell me why you guys outside just started shooting at me?
This is Galaxy News Radio, the last free voice of the people of the Wasteland. The Brotherhood of Steel makes sure of that.
Okay, I need to
You can
speak
head
to
right
Three
on
Dog.
up. He's waiting for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up, okay? I think I'm gonna kill all of you eventually. And they weren't particularly friendly. I went outside and everybody started shooting at me. Like, what the actual fuck? How you doing, Zai? I'm not particularly happy about that, okay? Yeah, considering how important it apparently is. Last week went to Arkansas to see Little Bro for the first time in 40-some years.
The look on your face says it all.
It has been a while,
You're
though.
wondering who the heck this guy is and why you should care. Well, prepare to be enlightened. I am Three Dog, jockey of discs and teller of truths, lord and master
Heartbreaker.
over the finest radio station to grace the wastes, Galaxy News Radio. And you, well, I know who you are. Heard about you leaving that vault, traveling the unknown, just like dear old dad, huh?
How you doing,
Met
Mr.
him
Mavis?
already.
See, Rasta, and that is why you don't piss in cereal. Hey, you know my father? Where is he?
Hey, one thing at a time. Nah, your old man ain't here. Not anymore.
Okay,
He
so
heard old Three Dog on the radio. Figured I knew what was what out here in the capital wasteland. And he was right, so I filled the old man in. But he split. Looks like I've got my way of contributing to the good fight, and he's got his own.
okay, I'm just looking for Dad.
Hey, not everyone's cut out for bigger and better things. Sometimes the smallest roles in the good fight are the most important. But enough of that. If it's your dad you seek, then I will abide.
Well, if you know anything, just please tell
You
me.
want to find your dad, and it just so happens his location is known to yours truly. He was here at Galaxy News. We had a great conversation. Stand-up guy.
Stick it in the boots. Stick it in the boots. Stick it in the boots.
Holy shit, Roland! Yeah, Jibolin, I know. For some reason, now
Take
that
my money.
now that the thing has updated, the bot has updated, it has reset all of my volume settings. So I had to lower down. I had to lower down the bot volume on OBS, and now I have to figure out what the fuck is wrong with the volume systems in. I kind of hate it because I'm playing all of that audio through the bot, and for some reason, it seems like in every single version of the bot, the fucking audio settings are different, and I don't like it. But Roland, holy fucking shit, thank you very much for the boot, and also for making us completely miss your shared audio because everything was loud. But because there was shared audio. Trust me, everybody.
What a shame.
My money.
There was...
The battery can't hold a charge, and the reception isn't very...
Shut up and take my money.
Close enough. But I will not shut up. But I will take your money. And thank you profusely for it. And now I'm gonna quickly go to my alert box settings and see if I can tone down the volumes a little bit. Because holy fuck, that was very loud and I had to turn down the bot audio immensely. I mean, it is very much a... How would I explain it? it is very much like a very small crew project, so I do understand that there are going to be these kinds of, let's call them issues.
Bam. That's
So I am going to have to work around them, which is something that I've understood because, for example, I'm not paying a single penny for this bot. Like, they supply the framework for free. Like, completely free. You can obviously, you know, support them and everything, but I haven't done nearly enough of that compared to how much use I've gotten out of the bot. So whenever there are these slight issues, I tend to not be too harsh about them, because I am getting an incredible piece of software that is extremely useful for free. And again, Roland, holy shit, thank you. And hopefully now, neither Boot nor Columbo Dimension will kill Urias. Anyway, I'm ready.
Good, because this isn't gonna be easy. Galaxy News Radio is my baby. I love it. I feed it. I keep it changed. But there's one problem. No one outside of DC can hear her cry. You see, some brainless super mutant thought it would be funny to shoot at the shiny round thing on the Washington Monument.
I see where this is going.
Yep, that shiny thing was our broadcast relay. Now it's Swiss cheese. Without it, our broadcast range is quite limited. Of course, the factory that made the relay dishes is long gone, leveled, as in, we're never gonna scavenge that part again.
So, why not make one? You've got the Brotherhood of Steel with you, right? They should be making things, like in the first game.
It is risky. I would never lie to you. There's something behind those.
I'm gonna have to send you to the Columbo Dimension.
That was not a challenge.
Your dad had that same
All your volume best
Tells me, I'd like to tell you it's as bad as just one more thing. It's worse. So I got a niece that's one of she says more. Dad gets a little excited when he meets new people.
That's why
there's just one more thing.
It didn't go into the red range at all. It's still loud, but it's not as loud, okay? See? That worked. Theron, thank you very much for sending us into the Columbo Dimension. Holy shit, guys. You have been extremely generous. And I don't know how to thank you enough. Except with the nudes that I keep sending you in your DMs. But that's neither here nor there. But you know the other one. Thank you again for your support, seriously. It means the world to me, and I cannot thank you enough. I mean, Chaos, I will not say no.
That's
I will also not say that. Well, I will. But in a different context. No, I did not hear Jabolin. Yeah, I know when you see an electron microscope image of a penis, I know that it is difficult to discern whose it is. But yeah, because, you know, that's how it works. Just because it's so small. Do ask Shen, anyway.
What's a paladin?
Miserable little pile of secrets? I think that's the answer. Anyway, how can I help?
One of the Brotherhood guys that passed through here mentioned seeing a dish in one of DC's old museums. It's the dish off the old Virgo 2 lunar lander in the Museum of Technology. I want you to get it and bring it to the Washington Monument to replace the bad one. That's it.
Yeah, sure. Fine, we'll do that.
I sure know how to pick 'em. You're gonna be the
Don't
best
celebrate
thing that
yet.
ever happened to Galaxy News in a long time. If you need any more info, I'll be here waiting for you.
You know, I might just blow up and not do it. You have fucking Brotherhood of Steel, why don't you ask them to do it? Jesus Christ. That does suck, Jabulman, but also good that he was found. Oh, that's a steal one. Everything's stealing. Fine, I'm not stealing. I'm just gonna go out and get killed by fucking, overly excited Brotherhood of Steel Knights. Who just have the bright idea to kill me for no good reason. Whoa, that's... But it's the Brotherhood of Steel. But seriously, I cannot emphasize enough how much I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't play Anachronox earlier. Because it's one of those games that I kept seeing... I remember seeing it in, you know, gaming magazines and shit. And I remember it getting pretty decent reviews and everything. But I just never got my hands on it, you know? And it's one of those games that just kind of got forgotten. Which is one of the reasons why I want to make a video out of it. Because I feel like... Well, A, it's forgotten, which is one of those things that's right up my alley of making shitty videos about. Like, how many fucking Deep Fear videos have you seen? Not many, I'll tell you that. I know. I looked them up. But it is... in my opinion, worth it. Because I did want to make it out just because it was obscure and I thought about it for a long time. Just playing it eventually. But now... I also feel like it deserves to be known better. Because it is actually a pretty fun game. It's nails. Later. Let's see, can we... Nope, okay.
Metro. Security protocol initializing. Road station. Security grid offline. Metro. Not threat level. Omega. Lethal force authorized.
Go get him.
Hostile. Target identified.
And I'll sit here and heal myself a little bit.
Take cover until the danger has been eliminated.
I don't want to stand still.
No
Oh,
more
hi.
games. Time to die.
Okay, I'm fine with that option.
Die, or else you will die.
Any more, you guys?
Yes, please.
Any more, you guys? Get out of here! But you're talking about the voice actor now, Jabolin? Listen. I feel like I have been very mean towards the United States lately. But I will be completely honest. Hearing that is making it very difficult
Time to tear you apart.
to not be even more mean.
Yeah, tear 'em apart.
Like, you just forgot a tube up a man's ass. Hi, Komodo. I mean, you've had your fun for so long, Shen, okay? And I'm, on the other hand, have gotten to the point where it is very difficult to resist. Yeah, exactly, Roland. Or apparently they sometimes leave a tube up your ass. Let's see, what do I want to have? More crits? That's a possibility. Yeah, fine, let's take that one. Alright. Oh, fuck's sake, stupid raider. I almost keep forgetting that I can just toss people around. Well, their corpses around. Which is basically the same thing. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just hacking this. exactly, Shen? Considers... that's not that. Considers... No. Considers... No. Considers... Considers... No, not that one. See? No, too many. Considers... 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 There we go. Then you can play the greatest American sport, sue them for malpractice. Then when you win the malpractice, insurance refuses to pay you anyway, because insurance is for profit and not to help. It's a wonderful system, isn't it? The new admin, fuck you. Welcome new user, fuck you. No, I'm an annoying cunt. Anyway. What? I just turned off the turret's targeting systems. Listen, guy. I never had a chance. Any more frenzies there? Any? Any? Yes, there is.
Stop moving around so much.
No, I won't. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Very handy.
Bam! Bitch.
Now, let's see. Anybody? Ooh, that's radioactive. Well, what do we have here? Ammunition that I'm never gonna use. Mines. Maybe I do need to take it a little bit slow. Because there was another trap. I have no idea where the fuck we're going. Apparently somewhere with enemies. And usually it's consensually and not accidentally. I do need more healing items. Which is one of the reasons why I'm... Oh, fuck. Well, that sucks. Alright, I'm gonna dump that one. I'm gonna grab as much ammunition as I can. I tried mansplaining to my wife. Things went awry, and it soon turned into explaining. How you doing, Blackbird? Hope you're doing well. You know what I also noticed? I noticed that I had forgotten to grab something to drink, so I'm gonna have to take a break at some point. Not yet, it's just a thing that I noticed that I need to do at some point. Fallout is treating me fine. I'm not sure where we are or where we're going, other than I'm going around killing everyone I see at this point, but that's, I think, pretty much just what you're expected to do here, so I guess I'm playing right. Jesus, Blackbird. I wouldn't know, Theron, because I've never had an ass melon, so I don't really have strong opinions. That is also fair, Roland. Also, I know I grabbed something. I grabbed that one. Boop. Just get over here and let me stab you, okay? I kind of want to get out and find my way to selling all of my extra stuff, of which I have plenty. And then I'd like to buy healing items. Because I don't want spoilers on the channel, but sometimes we will have spoilers in cars on the channel. I think we also have noise spoilers, right? Or did I just remove that one completely?
I'm gonna tear you. Yeah, tear 'em apart.
God damn it! Just leave me alone. I want to go out and I want to go sell things. That's a nice position to die in. Listen, they look good when they're inside and outside, okay? That's their true purpose. I'm still very lost. Yellow. This does look like a way out, though. Ow. This also looks like a way to get myself killed.
Time to tear you apart!
Well, I gotta hand it to you. Now I have a metro ticket. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I disarmed her. You're in George Carlin corner in this one. Never getting on a plane, might get in one. That's a matter of comfort. Studying. It was 5. Stemming. Okay, can do that. Stealing. Yeah, same Rasta. It's been very curious. Let's put it like that, because September so far has been warmer than August here. Which is obviously not usual. Right? I would like the nights to be less than 20 degrees again. Exactly, Jabolins. Just a minute. Yeah, it's one of those things that quite unsurprisingly, outlets and companies at the center of the capitalist empire aren't really happy that independent developers are not overcharging. I mean, the whole thing is, for most people, piracy has never been about getting shit for free, right? It's just been about
Hi.
accessibility, preservation, and often just sticking it to people who are being seen as being a little bit too greedy for their own good, right? So when a developer isn't being like that, yeah, what's the problem?
I see my boutique has proved to be an irresistible
There is no
lure.
problem there.
Welcome back.
Anyway, I'd like to buy shit and sell shit. Do you have Steam packs? Of course not. You know what that means? That means I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna sleep for 24 hours. Yeah, it is, you know. But what else are those outlets gonna do? You know, after justifying GTA 5, they could ask $100 for GTA 6 or whatever the fuck it is. Just for the regular version, that'll be fine because, you know, expensive. And then comes an indie dev that's just, yeah, it's $20. Of course they have to fight that, because there are industry shills. And industry shills, in this instance, means AAA industry shills, which is heavily, you know, focused on American publishers, which obviously means, you know, center of the capitalist empire, you know, yada yada, you know, all that. You're not going to the office tomorrow because construction workers found unexploded ammunition nearby? Listen, I'm gonna soon have to go get some
It's been
caffeine.
a pleasure doing business.
Because
Pleasure.
I'm in one of those spicy moods and I was about to make yet another America joke. And I feel like I'm maybe taking it a little bit too far. I'm trying to self-impose some limits.
Very kind of you.
Anyway,
What are you in the mood?
I'm in the mood for Stim packs. Oh, we do need a combat armor too. Gotta fix my shit. Then hunting rifles, just selling everything I can. You could use some drugs, right? You're an old woman. You can use drugs.
Enjoy your meal. Bon app.
Exactly, Roland. It is a little known Finnish fact that people don't really understand how debilitating it can be. People just think we like coffee. It's not as much that we like it, though it is a part of it, but you know, it's similar to let's say, you know, half of Eastern European countries where people are
Morning. I'm
mostly
always
made
glad
out
to
of
see a customer,
alcohol.
especially if they are dressed so hideously. Serious.
Anyway, shut the fuck up and sell me shit. Combat armor, stim packs. Now what can I darts? I don't need darts. I can sell the missiles for now. Psycho, pulse mines. What else? No, I'm not selling those. Those, those. I'm gonna keep the sledgehammers. And I gotta pay.
You must come back soon.
I have to go.
Ta-ta.
God, Surströmming, fucking Swedish bioweapon. Oh yeah, Roland, we are absolutely skilled at making everything expensive. Still don't know what perkele means. It's just basically goddammit. It's just a Finnish swear. Yeah, it's one of those that's close enough to just call it that. How's it crazy expensive? It's about the same price as every other coffee you can get in Finland, to be honest.
Hide from me? Better hope I don't find you.
A Presidenti, on the other hand. Now that's one you're gonna buy if you want to get fancy. Yeah, the first one is an I because that was that's a man's name, Jussi. I hear you. See you somewhere.
Who's out there?
Are you...
It's killing time.
Where the... There you are.
Tear him apart. Stop moving around so much.
Murder time.
That's nice. I can still cut things off after you're dead. So if I do this... good enough. I'm still not sure. I'm very confused about these areas. Well, I have discovered an area. Door to dry sewer. Okay, I can't block bullets with my sword.
Today, hero.
I had to try. Listen, I had to try, okay? You never know when you can do something cool like that, okay? It's a 500-pound World War II bomb. Nice. This is in pretty good condition. Lady Frumperton's fashions. Is there gonna be a BDSM outfit, you know, downstairs or something? Yeah, it can't unlock. Because not enough skill. Obviously. And that looks like a lot of enemies. And that's because it is. Whee! I'm just fucking jumping around and... For Fred fuck's sake. It's just Europe, Jabal. You honestly never know when you're gonna find some unexploded shit from World War II. Okay. I'm still very much lost and unsure where I want to go. So, south somewhere, I guess? It's just hard to figure out where. Collapsed car tunnel. You have this place called 29 Palms where you train troops and test an ordnance for decades. It's a desert filled with unexploded ordnance. It is kind of funny though when you think about it. Because when the Europeans developed new weapons, we just tested them on our neighbors. But Americans have to bomb themselves. Well, that is until they figured out that we can call on this wonderful thing called imperialism, and then you can just call people terrorists and bomb them instead. It really changed everything. I mean, I'm not entirely sure which thing you're talking about. If you're talking about... One thing that I did see lately was that Americans decided to just drone strike a fishing boat because brown people. That one I did see. Isn't it kind of funny how you can just live stream war crimes in 2025? Like, you thought Big Brother was the real fucking reality show. Which I also found out that it was different in the US, Big Brother. Oh yeah, that one too. That one too, Roland. The whole Department of War thing was kind of... Okay, buddy. That's nice. Remember when Donald Trump ran as a peaceful president? Remember that? You know, less than a year ago.
Time to tear you apart.
not run that way, Sha. I mean, of course it was all lies, Roland, but remember when some of those lies were about peace and ending wars and not starting any new ones, and now he's going around renaming things the Department of War and just bombing random brown people. I just gotta love how... Just gotta love how America is sometimes, you know? I mean, that is fair, Chaos. Oh well, I have come to the conclusion that I have I've accepted our fate. That we're just gonna get closer to China. It's pretty much inevitable now, right? Like, does Europe have any other choice than to go full-on friends with China? No? Run. Way do 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 do. Run. Way do 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 do. Run. Way do 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 do. Run. Way. China. Exactly. Like I don't really see much other option, many other options. Because America's doing the whole isolationist thing with being very untrustworthy at this point, so, you know. Oh boy. Wait a minute. I gotta heal again. That's a lot of fucking enemies. Holy shit. I'm running out of ammunition. Holy shit. I gotta equip a laser pistol. Oh well. Chest Louis. I do want to find myself a teleporty spotty. Because why not, Shen? Probably January, February, somewhere around that time. I do have Silk Song now, so... it is something that can happen. Yeah, there's no sense in me playing it in a couple of months. Okay, let's find a teleport spot. I mean, yeah, whenever I see any messaging or anything from the US, it just confuses the hell out of me, Roland. Like, the messaging is so... how would I say it? What's the fucking word? Contradictory? It's also disgusting, yes. So the whole thing is just clearly they're just saying shit for reasons. So where did I want to go again? I mean, hasn't it been kind of implied for a long time now? Oh yeah, the legendary 2 weeks. That's also really fucking funny, you know? Like, everything is supposed to happen in 2 weeks. It's one of those reasons why I have just absolutely stopped paying attention. Because, you know, it's just fucking depressing. Sometimes I get shared things like the whole RFK Jr. What's his position again? Something to do with health and shit. And he was just basically denying the coronavirus existed, kind of a thing. Well, not necessarily that. Just kind of was very, very vague about whether it had actually killed anyone. Or whether it was the vaccine that had killed Americans. Yeah, and I thought that was just a fucking joke, but apparently it was real. And when I found that one out, I was like, wait, what the fuck? Yeah, I just thought it was a thing that people said to make fun of them. But it was an actual thing. God, USA is a very, very fascinating and weird place. Anyway, I am gonna go get myself something to drink. So I will be right back. Oogly doogly, and we're back. I said we're getting into some good old-fashioned continental spats.
Huh?
But yeah, that's kind of one of the funny parts. Because I knew that the French government had collapsed. But I didn't even consider it to be... Didn't even consider it to be big news. I assumed, it's just French, being French.
Good to see you again, comrade. Bye.
Welcome to Cafe.
Anyway, have you replenished?
What?
Nope.
Bo.
Because as far as I understand the French political system, the entire political system is built around riots and collapsing the government.
What do you?
So I just see it as everything working as intended, you know?
Enjoy your meal. Bon app.
Hey there. I see my boutique has proved to be an irresistible lure.
I mean, that is fair enough, Shen. Like, I didn't claim to be an expert, just, you know. Oh, let's just... boop stuff.
It's been a pleasure doing business. Until...
It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas. How can
Pretty
you be
much,
helpful
yeah,
today?
Case.
I own...
Now, do I have anything I want to sell? Not really. Oh well. I'll just pay with money.
You must come back soon. Bubble.
I'm gonna go dump some shit in my
Hey there.
room though.
Welcome home, sir.
Do explain, because I'm very confused. That should give me a little bit of available weight. Oh, I feel like I was supposed to do something. Also, there's still one really fucking annoying thing about Fallout 3. Because it doesn't properly lock the cursor into the game window. So sometimes I end up scrolling the chat window, after which I can't see shit until I go back into it manually. Oh, hey! Gives me an opportunity to... Nice. You know what? It's clobbering time. What the fuck is messy? The American political system? Yo. But yeah, also a football player. To be fair, after the bronze statue of Messi, I would want to kill people too. Was it Messi? No, it wasn't Messi. Who was it again? It was... No, it was... It was Ronaldo. Right. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, you know. I think that gives a right to, you know, at least one murder, right? I think it's justifiable at that point. Exactly, Jibola. They look exactly alike. He wasn't capturing the physical appearance. He was capturing the essence of the person. That is something that maybe people don't understand about art, so that sometimes you just capture the essence more than the man. Can someone please fix the planetarium projection system? The automated system that was just installed is prone to malfunctions at least once a week. We had to interrupt the programming more times than I care to remember, and end up taking over manually. I suggest we remove the system and bring back the human element so the audience will feel more engaged. Like, for example, maybe I was too harsh in the Deep Fear video about the voice acting. Maybe they weren't poorly directed. Maybe they were just trying to capture the essence of the characters. Even if it means that the dialogue then sounds completely unnatural and weird.
No!
I mean, it was worth a shot. Because I do want more people to watch the video, because goddammit, Deep Fear is amazing. And more people need to know about the game. Like, if I was a piece of shit, I would make sock puppet accounts on Reddit and start posting shit there. But I'm not, so... it will just remain in obscurity. I'd like to lodge a formal complaint regarding the firearms exhibition that's planned for temporary display in the atrium. With the world tensions the way they are right now, I feel it's highly inappropriate to glorify these killing devices by promoting them as a tourist attraction. If this is some sort of patriotic gesture, then it is entirely lost upon me and I urge you to rethink this decision. This is just a quick rundown of acquisitions we've been awarded for 2078. If any of these interest you, please stop by and see me so we can discuss it or submit a standard research request before the cutoff date. All submissions must be made by October 2nd, 2077, so now is the time to get them. I'm playing this on PC, but no, I'm not on Steam. It's from the Epic Games Store, actually. Our new addition to the Spaceflight Gallery, the Virgo 2 Lunar Lander, is now open to the general public and ready for viewing. I want to extend a hearty thank you and job well done for the entire research and restoration team for pulling that pile of junk out of mothballs and putting it in such a fine shape. Many sleepless nights were spent on this project, and as a small token of our thanks, you will find a substantial bonus in your next paycheck. Give each other a pat on the back, you've earned it. Listen, I took no advice. You know what I did take? I took the game for free when it was on offer, so I didn't have to pay for Fallout 3.
Hey, what about the problem of evil?
Because I was not about to fucking pay for Fallout 3. Because, like I said, I absolutely fucking hated this when I played this in 2009. I had no interest in paying for a game that I had such negative feelings for. So when I got it for free on Epic, I was like, okay, fine, I'll play it off Epic then. The virus that's been plaguing our archetype model FF06 mainframe due to an unknown attack has finally been localized by our research team and identified. After a complete cleanup on the mainframe's core, I'm happy to announce has been removed. The soul of this machine has been improved. Well, let's start off, Jibolin, by explaining that I was a massive Interplay fan. I loved Fallout 1, I loved Fallout 2, I even really liked Fallout Tactics. Then came Fallout 3, which, like Jibolin, you were told by Shan, the lore is wrong.
Safety, survivability, and sanitation.
It dismisses so many things that were obvious facts in the earlier game, and just instead decides to go for the post-apocalyptic aesthetic because that's the cool thing to do. Decides to turn the rather brilliant super mutants, who have higher intellect and higher muscle mass than humans, into dumb orcs that just mutilate and eat people because reasons, and many other things. So as a fan of Fallout when this came out, like not a fan of Fallout since Fallout 3, but as a fan of Fallout before Fallout 3, I felt rather disgusted. Because it felt like it is a completely different game wearing the skin of Fallout.
The living sections make use of our revolutionary floor suck auto cleaner system for those darned messy kids. Never sweep again. Or don't be.
Oh yeah, it's made very clear, Jibolin, in the research notes in Fallout 1, the FEV research notes, that the virus, when applied to humans, increases both their subject aptitude in intelligence tests, and also increases their muscle mass significantly, and so on and so forth. So it was very much a thing, because that was the whole purpose of the Master. You know, he wanted to basically create the master race of humans in Super Mutants. Like, that was his big goal. Stronger, faster, more resilient, more intelligent. Like, that was the whole goal of the Super Mutant project for the Master. And the one flaw was exactly that they ended up being sterile. Which then brings us to a point of how are there super mutants on the other side of the United States 200 years later? When they can't breed and we blew up the vats. Yeah, because from the lore perspective, it's a bigger problem that super mutants even exist. And that they are this far from where they were created. In such numbers. Those are the two bigger problems. But I am trying to look past those flaws and see this as more of a Oblivion with guns. Because I do like Oblivion. And thinking of this as little as a Fallout game as possible has actually made it much more fun. Because now I can enjoy it as a game instead of considering it a part of a franchise. If that makes sense. Sorry about that. I mean, a lot of people would have Jaboni. But also maybe not. Because even in Fallout 2, super mutants are exceedingly rare. Like, super mutants were really only a big thing in Fallout 1, really. And that's really one of the things that was kind of a bother. You know, initially. That a lot of Fallout 3 seemed like they're just taking the best bits of Fallout. You know? Like the first one. And kinda not really understanding what made them stand out in the first place. That's kinda how it felt to me. You know, originally. Because, for example, I didn't even really think about it too much, but yeah, there aren't really that many super mutants in Fallout 2. They were everywhere in Fallout 1, which made sense. And there were very few of them in Fallout 2, and most of them had, you know, civilized and were learning, were living together with humans. Yeah, but they were exceedingly rare, Shan. That's the kind of point. And the most noticeable super mutants are living together with humans, peacefully. Albeit with some racial tensions, obviously, because, you know. But still, they had stopped their world domination plans and just decided to start living. Because we had new enemies in Fallout 2. Similarly, like we had new enemies in Fallout Tactics. So, you know, I guess from my perspective, I was expecting something new instead of just retreading the same things again. Because you bring back the super mutants, even if it doesn't make sense. Then you bring back the Enclave, even if it doesn't really make sense. And, you know, there's just a lot of stuff that coming from the Interplay Fallout just didn't feel right. And as a much younger person, 16 years ago, I was maybe easier to get angry about fucking video games. The planet Jupiter is larger than 1,000 Earths.
Betrayal!
The outer layers of the sun have what's known as differential rotation. The equator of the surface rotates once every 25.4 days, but near the poles it rotates once every 36 days. A neutron star is a completely dense and solid matter. In fact, it weighs 1 trillion times heavier than lead. That means a piece of a neutron star the size of a pinhead would weigh as much as a large building. The sun loses almost 4 million tons of mass every second by turning hydrogen gas into energy. That adds up to almost 345 billion tons per day. If we were to send a message to someone on a planet belonging to our closest neighboring solar system, Alpha Centauri, which is almost 4.4 light years away, we wouldn't receive a reply message for 8.8 years. There are about 175 billion galaxies in the observable universe, each with as few as 10 million stars up to giants with 1 trillion stars, all orbiting a common center of mass. If all of the particles that make up Saturn's rings were gathered together, they would form a sphere about 120 miles in diameter. Olympus Mons, a volcano found on Mars, is the largest known volcano in the solar system. It is 370 miles across and rises 15 miles. That's 3 times taller than Mount Everest.
For as long as history has been recorded, man has had an insatiable hunger for knowledge regarding the universe. To understand why man is so interested in this unknown expanse of space around our Earth. To understand why man is so interested in this unknown expanse of space around our little world. Let's take that journey. Please, sit back, relax, and free yourself from the bombs of our planet as we go.
Ah, damn it, I don't have enough.
Star, planet as we stars.
I mean, they are also deteriorating in many ways in the original games. Because ghouls are basically... you know, humans who have... been exposed to only minor amounts of the forced evolutionary virus.
History has been recorded, man has had an insatiable hunger for knowledge regarding the universe.
I believe that, Roland, even though I have not tried. But yeah, point is, I was much angrier, and there are many things that can be criticized about Fallout 3 lore if looking at it as a continuation of the franchise that includes Fallout 1, 2, and even even tactics. And that's why originally I did not like this at all. It was supposed to be a short explanation, but it went into a long tangent instead. That tends to happen. Because I mean, since when have we ever gone on tangents on this channel? Like, I can't think of when. Ooh, a key. Yeah, unfortunately, Melee doesn't have. Because I'll show a thing. Because yeah, it's not useful with Melee because you can't target. Because with ranged weapons, you can, you know, target specific body parts, though you can't target the balls, which is a shame. And you can, you know, queue as many moves as you have AP for, like just... It's very useful when playing ranged, right? But then, with Melee, we can't target. So instead, I have to manually target, which means I have to just keep clicking and aiming manually. Like, if Melee had the same VATS targeting system, then I would be using it more. But it doesn't. So I just have to do this manually. Yeah, it's also one of the removed functions that it was a shame. Because in the original Fallout, you could shoot enemies in the balls. Okay, we got back here. I have no sense of direction at this point, I'll be honest. Yeah, I do think at some point we need to play... I think at some point we do need to play Wasteland here, right? Because we have played through Fallout 1, we've played through Fallout 2, and And soon-ish we will have played... I haven't played Tactics on stream yet, no. I have not. That has to happen as well. I do know. Alright, we are... Oh, there we go. But yeah, it is one of those things that... more people should know Wasteland as well. Because I've not yet played that much Wasteland 3, but I did play through Wasteland 2 at one point, long ago. And I think Wasteland 2 was pretty much... doing Scotsman. I think Wasteland 2 was pretty much what I wanted from a new Fallout. Yeah, it's possible. I honestly don't remember anymore.
Hey there.
Huh.
Keep moving, Wastelander. No secret that the pre-war nuke in the center of town had a live atomic core.
I am keeping moving because I have to go fix things.
Well, go kaboom, it has.
I'm just considering some other things more important for now, okay? I mean, that is true, Chaos. I have been enjoying the Fallout streams, and I do admit that I was worried that I would be just pissed off. I would play this for a couple of streams and then I would leave it because it's not fun for anybody. But I have mellowed out enough. I have mellowed out enough that I feel like I have found a way to enjoy this, despite still having my... Despite still having my criticisms. It's just I'm not taking them quite as seriously as I did 16 years ago, you know? There we go. We have done a fixie, so... Let's teleport. Okay, the Brotherhood of Steel guys are gone. Good. Yeah, I'm not going into it again because I just managed to finish my long rant. But, it wasn't the perspective.
What's a paladin?
Vittujen kevään. Saatana.
Nice dig. Welcome to the GNR garrison.
That was, a thing. Hey, fuckface, wake up.
Looks like the
It's fucking 2 p.m. Why are you sleeping?
good fight has gained a new out. Hey, all right! The hero of the wasteland returns.
Yeah, just, glad to help, I guess.
Hey, you're the one that deserves all the thanks. You struck a major blow against tyranny.
What,
now,
the Brotherhood of Steel?
GNR can be heard clear across the capital wasteland again. That'll give Eden and those muties something to think about.
Oh.
But before I get back to my calling, I bet you want to hear about your dad.
Yeah, that's where I did it.
When your dad passed through here, he and I talked for a good long time. He's a real stand-up kind of guy. He mentioned some scientific mumbo-jumbo, which didn't make sense to me, and mentioned something called Project Purity. He also said something about going to visit a Dr. Lee in Rivet City. Then he left in a hurry.
So, where's that?
You've never heard of Rivet City? Wow. Just
You know, I'm from a vault.
Well, a whole bunch of people got together and turned a beached aircraft carrier into a town. Pretty cool, huh? Just follow the river south from here. There's no way you can miss it.
So how's things now?
I can't even tell you the love I'm getting from the wasteland. Ever since GNR started singing again, the guys downstairs told me that more people than ever are tuning in. It's all I ever wanted.
Yeah.
Anytime you need a place to crash, duck in here. Be glad to provide.
I'm gonna go now. I don't know, maybe he could clean up this place because it's supposed to be his dream, his fucking radio station.
Nice digs, huh?
And I need to sneeze. One moment. You know what pissed me off the most about Fallout 4? I never finished Fallout 4. I did start it though. But there's this one thing that immediately happened that just annoyed the shit out of me. And it was that I hadn't even properly... Oh, I never got that far. I hadn't even properly started the tutorial, and I already knew what the big twist would be.
Another human with a death wish. Welcome to the mall, tourist.
Where the hell did you come from?
Nice to meet you too. I'm the sentry for Underworld. City of ghouls, inside the museum. For a tourist, you're pretty clueless. My name's Willow, by the way.
Aren't you afraid of the super mutants?
Those knuckle draggers? Nah, they don't bother us ghouls. Maybe they see us as kin or something, I don't know. Now those other assholes.
So, did you say the ghouls?
Sure did. Underworld. It's right inside the Museum of History, then through the Big Skull. Most of the residents ain't crazy about humans, but they'll sell to you, fix you up so long as your caps are good and you ain't a ghoul hater.
Nice. A shop here. Perfect. What other assholes?
Yeah, you know, those humans like you. Well, maybe not like you, I don't know, but humans all the same. The Brotherhood of Steel guys with their testosterone and power armor. Those Psycho Talon Company mercs. Those other assholes.
Okay. Well, I gotta go now.
Till next time.
Wasn't there a ghoul somewhere that I wanted to... Huh. I have very poor memories. I do remember we were supposed to find a photo of the Washington Monument, right? Before it was broken. Well, let's go have a night at the museum. Hey, guy! I do wonder though if we would get some kind of a quest if we went into the underworld first. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Okay, and yeah, that's our only entrance there, so...
Oh, well, would you look at that? We got us a smooth-skinned visitor. Hoo-wee! We ain't seen one of your type in a long time.
Where am I?
You're in Underworld, Smoothskin. It's the only safe place for we ghouls in D.C. We're here out of sight and out of mind. The mutants leave us alone, and the slavers usually don't come this far into the city, so it's not bad. Really, the Brotherhood of Steel is the only thing we have to worry about. So long as we don't leave Underworld, that is.
So what's your beef with them?
Bastards. They don't seem to be able to tell us apart from the super mutants. Or maybe they just don't care. They see us and shoot on sight. At least they have the common courtesy to miss most of the time. Still, bigots.
You started by calling me a racial slur, so, you know.
That's right.
Pot, kettle.
As long as you don't bother us, we won't bother you. Feel free to come and go, trade, sleep, whatever. Just make sure that you leave whatever trouble is following you at the door, because we don't want it. So enjoy your stay, Smoothskin. Enjoy your stay. Just try and keep from shooting up the place.
I mean, I know, Shan, but the whole thing is that, you know...
I'd like to keep it nice.
It's always kind of funny, you know, the whole... Listen, I'm not gonna give an actual example because I would get in trouble if I'd give an actual example from the real world, because that would require actual racial slurs, but... You know what I mean. You know how they rewrote engrams in a cluster of Android memory subroutines?
I used to think it was all so much bullshit, but then I got this holotape. Here, listen to it yourself.
Anyway, what you around here?
Me? I keep every hunk of old rusted pre-war garbage around here in operating condition. We've got lights, water, and ventilation all running off the old crap they used to keep this place going for the tourists. I've managed to keep it going so far, but, well, I'm not sure how long I can keep it up.
Well, that's what Viagra's for.
We've scavenged just about all the scrap metal from all the places we can safely get to. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Hell, not before long I'm gonna have to disassemble poor old Cerberus parts. Hey, you get around, don't you? Tell you what, you bring me back any scrap metal you find out there, and I'll trade you whatever I can. We can work out a trade. We've got some stuff around here that we don't need, but a smooth skin like you might make use of it.
In New Vegas, Shan. Alright.
Well, alright. That's good
I'll
to hear,
try to
stranger.
find some scrap metal.
Just come on back to me when you've gathered some scrap metal. You'll find it just about anywhere. On junked robots, in old buildings, you name it.
Okie dokie.
Let me know if you have it.
But yeah, I do know what you mean. They don't have a...
It's been a while. What have you been up to?
Oh, look, hey. This guy's called Snowflake. Has American music playing next to him. Clearly has a wig. Is this guy Tim Pool?
Oh, hey, look at that. A human with hair. Hey, you think we can do something about that?
No, he doesn't have a beanie because he has a wig. Because you know the only reason why Tim Pool has the beanie is because he's balding, right? Now he has a wig, so no beanie. What about my hair?
Yeah, man, that's what I do. I cut hair. I know you look around here and there ain't a lot of work to show off, right? These corpses only got half a head of this stuff, so I never get a chance to work on a full head. Come on, no charge.
I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something.
How to ghoul end up as a
I prefer
barber.
stylist myself, but whatever works for you. Everyone has a gift, you know? I used to live in Rivet City. Folks there had enough money for me to do okay. But after I, changed, no one would let me touch them. I ended up here. Of course, a ghoul with a barbershop makes about as much sense as a screen door on a submarine, so... fuck it. I just took up Jet. At least it passes the time, you know? Remember.
Yeah. This was the one part that did annoy me, to be honest. where ghouls just kinda happened in this one. It was one of those annoyance bits.
There's my super assistant. What's up?
Oh, right, you got it here as well.
What are you staring at? Don't let the smell
I'm
get
looking for stores and shit.
Good to... Oh, a human. Well, hello. Welcome to Underworld Outfitters. It's been so long since I had a customer.
Anyway, what do you do with the money?
Well, we spend it at Carol's or the Ninth Circle. But I don't like it there.
Oh yes, Dubon.
The rest we give to Quinn to trade for stuff we need whenever he goes out. If any of the armor fails to protect your life, I'll give you a full refund.
Nice. Sounds fair. Oh yeah, I wanted an apartment, so I blew up the place. You know, I was just... Because, you know, apartment. God, the fat man is very heavy. I'm just trying to dump as much as I can.
Another satisfied customer.
Probably no, because I have no idea what bobblehead you're talking about. Alright, we have now... Listen, I'm just being honest, Gods. I'm not in good enough shape to carry it around, so... You know. It's just as much a condemnation of me.
It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
I'm afraid she's going to be out for a while. She's not well at all.
Okay, who is she?
Don't worry, though. I'm sure the rest of Riley's rangers will show up soon and take her home.
Okay, who the fuck are they?
Oh, you must be new around here.
Yeah, I
They're a
am.
mercenary company that bases itself out of the DC ruins. I'm assuming she's their leader, Riley. What was left of her armor had her name stenciled on it. She was in a pretty bad way when they found her outside Underworld.
So what's wrong with her?
She had multiple lacerations, contusions, broken leg, some internal bleeding, and blunt force trauma. She hasn't been conscious since they brought her in a few days ago. I'd say she tangled with some super mutants and lost. It's a miracle she isn't dead.
Well, that sucks. Anyway, how'd she end up here?
She was just brought in by a few others. They found her bleeding to death at the entrance to the city here. If she'd been out in the tunnels any longer, she'd have been someone's meal by now.
Is there any way to revive her?
Well, I wouldn't recommend it. She's in some sort of coma. It's dangerous to force someone out of one. There's no telling when she'll come out of it, I'm afraid.
Okay, well, I gotta go. I'll leave you and Baby Spice alone.
No problem, just don't disturb the... What's the word?
Bird.
See? We're not so bad.
New name.
Huh? Ah! Jesus Christ! Don't sneak up on me like that. Last fella to do that damn near lost my arm. You're new here, yeah. You must be, since you're actually talking to me. I'm Patchwork, but just Patches if you like that. I'm... shit.
Patches.
I forget. Who, me?
Patches, you say?
Yeah, I'm fine. I guess. No. Yeah. I'll be okay. I just need to try not to lose any more of my parts this time.
If you're gonna
Well,
push
Doc
me in any
Barrows
holes, I'm
says
gonna
that
fucking
he's-
make sure you lose all your
He's
parts.
getting tired of putting them back on me. So, you know, if you see any, just bring them back.
Well, be careful.
You sure? Some...
Alright. I'll leave. I'm also gonna take one final break. Then I'm gonna play until I have to leave for work. And, yeah, that's about it. But yeah, about feral ghouls. Yeah, it probably would make sense. Depending, of course, on which law you're gonna count. I generally try to think about things in the Interplay era law because that's what I'm familiar with. So I don't know how they rewrote... ghouls completely for the Bethesda ones, but... like I mentioned about the whole ghouls just happened kind of thing, for example, because initially, ghouls were mutated humans who were also affected by the forced evolutionary virus, but just not to the extent of super mutants, right? So ghouls didn't just kind of happen. But they did, there was still enough fallout, let's put it like that, from the bats themselves that it could affect creatures outside of the bats, so you didn't need to be directly affected. But this is nowhere near close to the bats, so it's kind of moot. But the point is that in Fallout 1, for example, the ones that you would call feral ghouls are basically just ones that have lived so long they've just kind of given up. So they're kind of more lethargic ghouls. So in that sense, you know, any hostile ghouls like that would probably either have had mental issues, but definitely do now. But anyway, I'm gonna take one final break, and I'll be right back. And then we're gonna go until I have to go. Because I really fucking need to pee. So I'll be right back. Ogly dogly. Yeah, I don't remember much about Hollow Knight anymore. About the details, that is. And we got our first crash. And that is why I save before going on a break. Oh, is it not live yet? Well, I gotta put it then, yeah. I've currently got things scheduled up until the end of Fallout, not Fallout, Ultima 7 playthroughs end.
No, go talk.
So I guess I should actually put the Hollow Knight playthrough there.
Looky here. We got us a smooth skin that I ain't ever seen before. I'm Azrakal, and this is the Ninth Circle. Folks got problems, and I got liquor to sell them. Well, liquor and a few other pick-me-ups. You need anything, you just let me know.
He's too eloquent, Blackbird. But I can see how you'd make that assumption. That is true, Shan. Maybe I need to do some rescheduling. Who's that guy in the corner?
That's Sharon. Let's just say, well, he's a loyal employee. Don't mess with me, and he won't mess with you.
What do you mean?
I hold his contract, which makes me his employer. He will do what I ask, when I ask, without question. You see, Sharon grew up around a very interesting group of individuals. They, well, I guess you could say that they brainwashed him. He is absolutely loyal to whomever holds his contract. Unfailing, unflinching, until the day that employment ends. Don't get me wrong. I have no doubt that he holds no end of animosity towards me. But so long as he is my employee, he is as gentle as a teddy bear.
Anyway, what about the contract?
Oh, would you now? He's a highly valuable asset to me and to the Ninth Circle. What did you have in mind?
Could we work some kind of a deal?
I suppose we could do that, although you might not like the deal that I have to offer. You see, I don't like competition. Not at all. It goes against every principle that I have as a businessman. So the fact that there is another source for booze in town troubles me. Greta, the waitress over at Carol's, I want you to kill her. I don't care how. Just make it quiet. Do it, and you can have Sharon's contract.
No, I'm not gonna. Just go fuck yourself.
I hope you don't mind the smell. I know how sensitive you humans can be.
Long time no see. What's going on with you?
This is your president.
Hey! Book's coming along well.
And here's the other place then.
Hey, you. What are you
Hi.
looking at? You'd think you'd never seen a ghoul up close before.
I'm just looking to trade a drink for some gossip.
Huh? Not sure I know anything of use, but I'll take that drink. That'll cost you 2 caps.
Anyway, Alistair Tenpin is dead.
Good riddance. The wasteland is better off without him.
So, what can you tell me about Underworld?
It's a place for ghouls, not humans. We don't especially like humans.
Okay, you're very helpful.
Think you own the place.
Terrible air down here. Hey. Hey there. Morning, hun. What will it be?
I don't know. What do you have? Tell me about the
you
Underworld.
The truth, hun, I don't really know much about it. All I know is that it used to be some sort of exhibit. Something about hell or the afterlife or something. Tulip knows that sort of stuff. Not like anyone around here ever buys anything from that shop of hers.
Anyway, what's on the menu?
Just don't ask what it's made of. You humans seem to have weak stomachs.
Well, you do have Steam packs, which is exactly what I want. And do I have anything to sell for it? Not really. Guess I have to pay with money.
A pleasure doing business. Come.
Welcome, visitor.
So apparently you know about
You're
the
back.
Underworld, huh?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of old pamphlets and stuff down here. I've pretty much read it all.
Tell me more.
It used to be part of the Museum of History. The exhibit that used to be here was focused on what happens after death. Hell and whatnot. A lot of it was focused on this old book called Paradise Lost. It's about a guy who goes to hell. Pretty interesting stuff. I found a big box of copies of the book in one of the back rooms. Here, take one. Nobody around here wants them.
How did all the ghouls end up here?
At first, it was just a couple people after the war. This was one of the only places that wasn't falling down or on fire after the bombs fell. I think
Have a good one,
Kara was
Jibalin.
actually one of the few that were here then. But over the years, word got around. There had been ghouls living in little pockets all around. Not really so much anymore. Most of them either went feral or ended up here. I'm sure there are still a few out there. But anyone with any sense is in Underworld.
Isn't it dangerous being this
Not
deep?
really. The super mutants leave us alone. I guess whatever they do that turns people like them doesn't work on us. The Brotherhood of Steel will fire on us if we're out in the open, but they don't bother us down here. We've had some raiders and slavers poke their heads in, but we've got Charon and Cerberus and everyone else to take care of them. I guess when it comes down to it, being this far out of everyone's way is a good deal for us.
Okay,
Come back
thanks, I guess. Okay, let's go examine the presidency of Abraham Lincoln. And just looting absolutely everything I can that has any fucking value whatsoever. I think I hit I think that's a turret sound. Oh, that's a nasty knockback. Guess I should also stim myself a little bit. Just a minor risk, Chaos. I mean, it's just a 500-pound World War II bomb, and he's not supposed to go near it. Yeah, they found an unexploded bomb where Theron lives. Well, where Theron works, to be more specific, around there. So he was told not to go to work. I mean, it happens sometimes, Chaos. It's not that long ago that we found some unexploded bombs in Finland as well. You know, it happens sometimes. Alright, I think we are done with the downstairs. That small icon. I mean, isn't it kind of nice when you're getting told by your work that... Yeah, just don't get over here. Yeah. Fortified. Something has 5. Spreading. All right. Deactivate turrets. Open doors. System information. Okay. Well, that was a really tiny exhibit. I mean, it is quarter of the size that Americans are using now to bomb Gaza, so comparatively big maybe, but Lincoln's Diary. I do hear the— oh, scrap metal. Indeed, Shen. Yellow. You know what? Speaking of losing people, I kinda hope that Jonathan has found his way out of the internet. Yeah, I was about to say exactly the same thing, Shen, because I miss Jonathan. But not necessarily the one... Not necessarily the one that we met the last time we had a chat here. I mean, it was so blatantly obvious that he had fallen into the... let's call it the Asmongold sphere. You know, the whole... I'm letting right-wing YouTubers tell me that all of the problems in the world are caused by people who are different, kind of thing. He was constantly going on about DEI, trans people, you know, that kind of shit. You know, all the classic things. And whenever pressed for more information, never ever divulged any kinds of sources. but instead got offended that we'd even ask. So he went into that.
Gay! Frog friggin' frog better! It's not funny!
He went into that kind of stuff, and that was kind of sad. So I missed the Jonathan before that. Yeah, it is a shame what internet can do. So yeah, I do hope that he has gotten away from the internet. Because if not, then I'm concerned. God damn it. I think we may have cleared the area. Alright, John. You have a good one if... well, probably gonna be out because I do have to quit in about half an hour. Whoop. I mean, yeah, that did end up being the deflection tactic at the end, right? Was that every pushback was basically couched in a kind of, instead of addressing anything, it was just kind of couched in the whole you're just being ableist kind of thing. It was a shame. I mean, yeah, but that is exactly kind of the point, Chaos, that because of course there are. Oh, this is here. Of course, there is sympathy for those situations, and that is completely understandable. But at some point, there comes a point when there are situations that have nothing to do with that anymore. And it just becomes a means to deflect. Kind of a cynical means to deflect. And I feel like he was doing that later on. Much more than having actual, you know, causes to bring it up. It's really a shame, because I still like the before that Jonathan. I like that one Jonathan. I don't like the Jonathan that was verbally attacking Shan. I don't like that Jonathan. Just for trying to help. I didn't enjoy that one. So in that sense, going back to the whole thing, I do hope he has found his way out of the internet. Or at least to better places on the internet. I have no idea why I'm collecting Lincoln memorabilia. But I am. Okay, we gotta go to Lincoln Memorial. So I came to the wrong place. Whoops. It's fine though, we did get a lot of stuff. I don't know what we're gonna do with this stuff though. I mean, yeah, that is very much the right-wing grift, is to keep people afraid. Constantly. It is one of those things, right? New guy in high school. We were both classified as having anger management issues. Spent years learning how to act properly. He'd instead lash out and use his anger management issues as an excuse for it. Yeah, what Shan said. Alright. We have stuff. But see, a part of it is admitting that. Oh shit. Because you all know how fucking neurotic I am about all of this shit. Myself. I'm trying to be like hyper aware of my pitfalls. Which probably makes me see a lot more problems than there actually do exist. But it is just how I operate for some reason.
That's close enough. What the hell are you doing wandering around here?
Oh, I'm just curious about this place.
Curiosity can get a Wastelander killed. I'm going to let you through, but you'll have to talk to Mr. Walker first. Follow me. Oh, and stay off the memorial steps. They have orders to shoot anyone that gets too close. The dirt path is safe.
What dirt path? Yeah, I have noticed that one too, Chaos. And, you know, it doesn't matter how many times we say that, no, that is not true. I know you will still be concerned about that. And it is a part of your charm. Head in, pizza. Wait, there haven't been Star Trek Lego before? Really? What? Yeah, that is because Theron redeemed, well, this. Oh! I was told the dirt path was safe, but apparently it's not. The fuck faces, just everybody wants to kill me. Listen, mines give me stim packs, okay? Listen, one of you guys attacked me. Can you tell me why?
You would. What do you... Curiosity can get a Wastelander killed.
I'm gonna let you through, but you're gonna have to talk to Mr. Walker first.
Oh, and stay off.
Oh, I should have maybe listened to you. Listening is not my forte, okay? Fine, guess I'll kill you all. Oh, you're slavers. I would have killed you anyway. If they die, they die. Oh, Silas did attack me as well. Everybody attacked me. And I consider all of them fucking dead now. The dead meat. At least I think Silas attacked me. If it didn't, too bad. Oh! See, all of his friends are slavers. Because a slaver attacked me, which then triggered Silas to attack me, and then I killed them all. Could you stop so I can hit you in the face? Son of a bitch. What do you think you're doing? Yellow. Leroy Walker. Tuberculosis role-playing game? Is it all reclining on a mountain top? No, I think it's about living in RFK's America. Then I started blasting. Exactly. I mean, listen. I'm just defending myself justifiably against undue aggression. Like, sure, I may not have noticed that those tripwires counted as... may not have noticed that the tripwires counted as belonging to them, and tampering with them then made anybody who saw me tampering with them hostile towards me. I may not have realized that at first, but they did attack me. And I just defended myself. Any other things that might have happened that theoretically could have triggered the attack on me, I consider them to be completely inconsequential, and I don't see why we should dwell on those little details, okay? So does this place... is this place the Paradise Falls? Oh, I have a picture of the Lincoln Memorial already. Oh. I guess we can go there then. Hi guys. How's it going? Alright, Caleb.
You have a picture. And such a large one, too.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'll have
isn't it?
no problems restoring the memorial with this. Thank you.
Anyway,
Okay.
have a good one.
I suppose you aren't as bad as I thought. Most Wastelanders wouldn't have agreed to help us.
Yeah, that's their problem. I mean, I don't mind hitting some slaver heads with a sledgehammer.
Check that out. We are
It is
grateful
a-
for any help you can give us.
It is a good
Everything
hobby.
is done? I can hardly believe it. We are finally going to realize the dream. We'll start out within the hour. We'll meet you at the site.
No, okay. Oh, we gotta go out first before I can fast travel. Boo. Why can't I fast travel from here?
Good to see you.
Can I fast travel now? Perfect. Meet Hannibal at the memorial. I'm at the memorial, so why is it showing me a marker over there? I don't know. Is it the wait over here, maybe? Let's wait for a day. There we go.
You have been good to your word. You are welcome at the Temple of the Union anytime. Take these schematics as a token of our gratitude.
Nice. Oh, I can give the Lincoln shit to this guy. Well, give me for the toy.
It's a small thing, but I'll give you...
Fine. How about the diary?
The words of the great man himself.
The recording of his
Real.
voice.
I'll give
His rifle.
you must
Poster of his
to
assassin.
think that even the great Lincoln was felled by an assassin. I would like to...
I did not read this as pennies first. And I was for a few seconds very confused.
I suppose the... We will... Bye.
Exactly, Theron.
Good to see you.
Okay, what next? So where was this? In tepid sewer. You have to... No, it's not here. Okay. You do have a collection of penises, but none have Lincoln's face. I think you need to rectify that. If I'm being completely honest. I'm not entirely sure where I need to go. Because the map in this area is very shit. I see a little silhouette of a man. I'll die later. Now I'm gonna loot your friend. No! Listen, Shan, if your options are A, you're going to die in a small nuclear explosion, because the cars are nuclear powered and they blow up like that. Or you get mauled by an insane guy with a sledgehammer. Which do you choose? I think that's a valid question. I mean, you could try, but he just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing and, you know, shit happens. Heads blow up. Because they're getting hit by a sledgehammer. Listen, I know only one kind of a load I know how to share. What the fuck is that sound? Oh, one of those. God, I also remember Centaurs being a pain in the ass in Fallout 1. Oh, he's up there. Okay. Never mind, I'm not gonna go there. Completely unrelated, I still find it funny that... in the Sherlock Holmes stories, Watson ejaculates more than Sherlock does.
Damn! Bitch.
Hello, Tony the Overseer. It's one of those things where the less I consider the game a Fallout game, the more fun I'm having. Let's put it like that. Because when we start getting into the when we start getting into the lore and everything, things get less fun. But overall, you know, it's basically Oblivion with guns, right? And as Oblivion with guns, it can be enjoyable. As the continuation of Fallout that I wanted, I still don't think it really fits in that category as much. Okay, where are you? There you are. Jesus. I'm just going around smacking everything in the fucking face. Yeah, 2 can be kind of brutal, especially at the beginning. It has a very high, what's the word in English? Difficulty curve. Yeah, and that's what I mean, Tony, that if I consider this more of an Oblivion with guns, I find fun. Because at its core, you know, the design elements of the gameplay are very much similar to Oblivion. And it has that same kind of Bethesda freeform exploration, make your own adventure kind of thing, you know? And as long as I focus on that part, I do find enjoyment from the game. The problems really come into play when I start considering that it's a Fallout game. Which I try to do as little as possible.
Outsider!
I'm not sure if I've seen the last one yet, to be honest. Because we did do some exploration. Because we ended up... from the starting area, we ended up... well, we got the quest to go to Arefu. We did some exploration around. We did find the big town. Then we ended up going over here because of minefield and everything. Don't think we've been to all of the places. We've found some of the places, but not really been there. We did the Temple of the Union thing just now. Vault 92 is halfway there, basically. We did the Republic of Dave. Still plenty to do, plenty to explore. Also, we did blow up Megaton. Yeah, and that's exactly the kind of stuff that pissed me off in 2009, because the original Fallouts were very lore-heavy, very dialogue-centric in many ways. And this isn't. This is more of the Bethesda make-your-own-adventure kind of game, which, don't get me wrong, can be really fun. It's just, back then, I just considered it a Fallout game, and it was lacking so many other things that I loved about Fallout games that any other things that it did well, I didn't really give a fuck about. Because I was just so easy to take games personally back in the day. I am far less annoyed these days, and I've tried to focus on the fun parts instead. Unfortunately, though, and I do apologize, Tony, because you just popped in, and these are discussions that could be fun to have. Because I do have to start preparing for work. It's not that I don't want it to be a Fallout game, it's that I don't want to think of it as a Fallout game. Because it would be nice if it was a better Fallout game. You know? Like that there was more Fallout in it, other than just the aesthetics. Because I would love a great Fallout game that, you know, continues the ideas of the original Interplay games. But I don't think we're gonna get that with the name Fallout. And that's why when I think of it as a Bethesda game, it is fine. And Sailor!
Forever!
Thank you very much for your 36 months of being a citizen to the
Boah.
wonderful country of the Total Real Finland, trademarked. Thank you so much for your support. I mean, yeah, pretty much what Shan is saying. It is a good game. It's just... the worst part about the game is that it has the name Fallout. Because it's not a terribly good continuation to what came before. But it is a good game. It's just not a good continuation to the things. I don't think I've ever heard anyone call snow lunka. It might be a dialect of some, because lumi is the basic form of snow. And lunta with a T is the description of it is, for example, there is snow outside, for example. It might be a dialect, because I do know all dialects. And we do have some weird dialects. So it might be. But it is not, what is it? The common form of the written Finnish. That sounds more like something that has been frozen. Pakaste. Listen, it was fucking 30 degrees Celsius outside today. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, almost. I think we got to 29. In September. It's supposed to be fucking closer to 15. Like, it's crazy. Oh yeah, I haven't seen... Oh yeah, Clash Royale. Jesus Christ. I haven't touched that in years. I do wonder... Okay, let's check it out quickly. Let's see, Clash Royale Snow Wizard. Let's see, Clash Royale Snow Wizard lines. Let's see if I can find them and figure out what they're saying. Clash Royale Ice Wizard sounds. All Ice Wizard voice lines.
I think if we just go...
Täältä pesee lunta, jäädy, jää, kylmä, pakastaa, jäätykää.
Who the fuck wrote these fucking subtitles?
Jää, kylmä, pakastaa, jäätykää.
Who the fuck wrote these subtitles? These are ass and completely fucking wrong. I hate this. Da pussy? What the fuck? Gotta check the comments. What the fuck? Thank fuck people are going, what the fuck? I need to go to work. Anyway. I am gonna go to work. I'm not yet sure which day I'm gonna be back. Later this week, we're gonna continue Fallout 3. But I haven't yet had the time to check my schedule, so I don't know when. So, as usual, the best way to know when I'm gonna stream is pop over to Discord, where I'm gonna be notifying people about future schedules. I'll also be working a lot on the next video this week. I'm gonna try and play as much of the game as possible so I can get the video out this month, because there's still a lot to play. And that's about it. Thank you everyone so much for being here. Thank you for all of your support, your immense generosity. And until next time. Wait, not yet. Let's see if there is anybody that we could raid. That's, I think, a good idea, maybe. Perhaps? Let's see if somebody I know is online. That'd be nice. Who might be online? Okay, there we go. So, that is it for this time. Thank you all for watching. Hope you will pop over to the next stream, whenever it may be. And until then, Fintrovert, signing out.
Next time, obey.